we are at Blizzard Ridge, starting point for the beginner's luck circuit. This here is the ice planet Kilmus. Necro-Phrygians like Big Chill call this place home. Personally, I find its climatory landscape to be a mite inhospitable. Besides Kilmus, this circuit will also take us to the water world of Piscciss and the garbage dump of the universe, Vulpin.
Hey, remember when we was a-going to repo that ship on Vulpin, and I found that perfectly good pair of underwear just a-floating in the sludge?
Boyd.
I'm wearing them right now. Can you believe the things people throw away?
Boyd, do you recall us conversating recently about your lack of focus and its tendency to distract from the task at hand?
Ooh, look, shiny object. Here I go over here now.
As I was saying, Blizzard Ridge is so named on account of this here ridge, where the wind and snow could send racers flying off into the chasm. And if and the folks make it past the blizzard, they'll drive forthwith into this here cave, where these so-called...
I think you mean pointy ice thingies.
Stalactites are precipitating every which way all over the road. It is surely gonna take some adroit driving skills to get past those bad boys. 3, 2, 1, go!
Get lost! Hi! Where'd you learn to drive? Universe is to save. All right. Ultimate aliens are coming through! What? That's fast enough for you?
Someone done gone and went home. This should be exceedingly entertaining.
Now, here's a picturesque planet. Look at all them oceans, Octagon.
I'd rather not, Boyd. I'm suffering from a touch of the... kinetosis.
Well, I don't know. Your breath don't smell no worse than usual.
Seasickness, dang it. Just get us through this thing. Oh, so the race can start.
If and you say so. First, they's a racing through some turns that go up and down around and around.
Boyd.
And then the racers is gonna go over a bootsy jump and get way up yonder high where they can see them rolling waves a-tossing and a-turning.
Run, Boyd.
Then they's a-gonna come a-whipping around and whoosh right over another one of them whoopsie-daisy jumps.
Boyd.
And then it's into the final turn where the water's just a-flowing in them slidey boosts that rock back and forth and back and forth. Fine. If and that's the way y'all feels about my narrative-type skills, Octagon, you just go and do it yourself next time.
3, 2, 1. That there was exceedingly nasty.
And this is me passing you.
Oh, boy, Octagon. Somebody done gone ultimate.
Fantastic is on charge. Wonder what configuration will transpire when he attacks this town. Now you see right there? That, Boyd, is what is known in the vernacular as going over.
Oh, please.
That's right round in a burning ring of fire.
Sorry for the stall time. Woo! We gotta make our vehicle do that, Octagon.
It's your birthday.
Them there piles of decaying detritus mean we find ourselves on the planet Vulpin. This place is a dump for every type of nastiness imaginable and then some. Vulpamancers like wild muck come from hereabouts. No accounting for taste. I find the smell to be somewhat distressing on one's nasal cavities.
Oh, so that's what that is. I know them beans we had for lunch ain't a-sitting well with you, so...
Boyd, that would fall under the category of what you might call too much information. Anyhow, Vulpin is also home to a little track we call Toxic Tunnels. Shortly after the start, there's a mighty tricky crisscross with jumps that make racers pass each other in midair. And they continue crisscrossing until they come back together after a big old clover leaf.
When everybody's back on the same track again, they all jump into one of them sludge holding facilities. Jumping over sludge could make for some good old smash-ups, ain't that right, Octagon?
Indeed, Boyd, indeed. Now after that, it's one more ginormous jump, and then smooth sailing. Until the next lap starts, anyway. You have anything to add, Boyd?
Oh, yeah. About them beans.
Let's just start the race, Boyd.
3, 2, 1. Hey, Hey, looks like somebody new's leading the pack.
And this is me passing you.
We have a new leader. First place is indeed something one does aspire to in a race. Van Tennyson is all charged up. Wonder what configuration will transpire when he attacks this time.
Ice, baby!
Someone just lost their lead. Such is the fleeting nature of all things.
That's not good.
He has, as you might say, overtaken the competition. Van Tennyson is all charged. Wonder what configuration will transpire when he attacks this time.
Somebody needs his truck. He done blowed him away real good.
Could have gone better. How's the view from down there, huh?
Howdy, folks, and welcome to Frozen Freeway, the first track in the circuit that folks around these parts call Freeway Jungle.
Do you reckon they calls it that on account of kill mist being a tad bit on the bone-chillingly cold side?
I do reckon that is correct, Boyd. But this circuit'll take us yonder to the Null Void and Primus, too.
Oh, well, that's good, 'cause prison dimensions and jungles with mechanical mosquitoes as big as your head is so much better.
You through complaining so's I can resume commentating?
Not yet. Okay, now I'm through.
Good. So, trickiest part of this go-round is these here ramp jump doohickeys. Hitting that there trigger makes them go up and down, and if you hit one whilst it's up, you get yourself to the shortcut. But if some folk goes and hits the trigger while you're jumping, Well, let's just say the outcome will be less than serendipitous, what with the perilous drop to your doom and all.
3, 2, 1, go!
So after you!
There's a new feller in the lead.
The Null Void, a dimension created by the Galvan to be a big old prison. This place is home to the kinds of unpleasant folks that'd make even the likes of you and me, Boyd, call for help from the plumbers.
Or they can cause for help from us, should we ever graduate from the Plumber Academy.
True enough. Stranger things have come to pass. Now, what y'all might not know is the Null Void is also home to some of the preeminent racetracks in the galaxy, including this one here, Drill Base Drag. The track is sometimes force field, sometimes asteroid, and all the times arduous to cling to.
Yeah, it's also real hard to stay on.
Once the racers get themselves to Devoid's drill base, they got to make a crucial decision. Either go left and stay safe, or break right and take the shorter but much more inclined to cause your demise route. In the end, there's a lot of jumping and just trying not to fall off, until the very last jump drops all the racers right at what is known in the nomenclature as the finish line.
I's a mite disappointed they doesn't just blow up real good when they fall.
Truer words were never spoken, Boyd. But sometimes falling into an endless void must suffice. Let's get her started.
3, 2, 1. These here kart races need, Octagon. More stuff blowing up real good.
Tennyson is all charred. Wonder what configuration will
dangerous.
transpire when he attacks this time.
Was exceedingly nasty. I like some discs.
If I had $1 for every time that happened to one of us.
Sword on speed.
Now that boy is probably hotter than a binary club. I'm glad I ain't out there.
Not as good as first.
Welcome to Primus once again, where the participants are about to circumnavigate the course known as Jungle Run. Now, some folks have been speculating that Primus is the fabled home of the Codon Stream, from whence Ben Tennyson's Ultimatrix gets its DNA to turn him into alien creatures and what have you.
Now, I gotta tell you, I find that mighty hard to believe.
As do I, Boyd. Some folks will believe anything, but they ain't educated like us. Now, the racers is going to traverse into the tunnels near the volcano. Inside, they can stick the main road or take a more dangerous shortcut to the left, where they run the risk of encountering said fabled Codon Stream up close and personal like.
By which you mean get stuck in?
I do indeed. When they gets into the jungle, it's a pretty straight shot right on back to the start.
Listen, you count them snappy plants and them giant mechanical mosquito things what's a-shooting up the track.
Well, yes, those could be a mite hazardous, I expect.
3, 2, 1.
Quit it!
Somebody's taking a look, baby. Big Chill's ultimate power is on. You know, I sure could go for a snow cone right about now.
First place does smile occasionally on the speedy of cars.
Well, he ain't a-leaving no more.
Next time. holder of the Ultimatrix and the trophy.
We are here presently at the start of the Wet Wasteland Circuit.
And this time, we gets to go to Vulpine and the Null Void, too.
That's right, Boyd. Incineration and incarceration is in our future. Not the first time. But for now, we're on Piscciss at the aptly named Piscciss Falls track. That there tidalization comes from waterfalls like these here. And steering through them is indeed a challenge.
Then there's some more flowing water and a crazy curve what gives you a great view of the ocean. Would you looky there? Not that that would appeal to you, Octagon, what with your weak stomach and all.
Ooh. Then it's open road and a couple more waterfalls leading up to one heck of a gut-busting jump to the finish. I got a feeling this race is gonna be a fun one to watch, Boyd. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh! Not cool! You hear from me. Come on! Oh, please!
Van Tennyson is all charged up. Wonder what configuration will transpire when he attacks this time. Amphibians all powered up and ready to shock us. You might say, oh, silly.
Places to go, universes to save.
I'll look you up.
Woo! We gotta make our vehicle do that, Octagon.
I do surmise that's gonna leave a mark.
Bingo! losing.
No tour of Vulpin would be complete without a trip through the waste processing plants. Actually, no tour of Vulpin doesn't include garbage of some fashion.
Garbage Gauntlet lets the racers get close enough to smell it.
It is a mighty difference. Just round from the start, the racers get introduced to the garbage mover system. They got to dodge all the junk that's teleporting in from the other junk movers on the planet while driving against the belt. Then, oh boy, you gotta check this one out.
Oh, I know. Then there's this big crane, see? And they can hit the switch and boom, baby! Off go the other racers, right over the edge. Blowed up real good.
You seem to get a great deal of pleasure out of other folks' pain, Boyd.
Is that wrong? 3, 2, 1, go!
Seek therapy!
We gotta make our favorites do that octagon. These here kart races need, Octagon. More stuff blowing up real good.
See ya!
Woo! We gotta make our vehicle do that, Octagon.
Near as I can tell, Swamp Fire has got him.
No problemo whatsoever.
Racing in the Null Void has what you might call its ups and downs. And that is never more true than on this here track. Dementia. The racers is making waves right from the start when they go through these bumpy bits. Around the next corner, it's up to the sideways asteroid and back down again.
Oh! I just got your up and down joke, Octagon. 'Cause the track goes up and down. I is smart.
I'm pleased that my clever play on words did not go unnoticed. But, Boyd, I'm afraid the joke is on the racers this time, on account of while they still all disorientated. The boosted jump drops them smack dab in the middle of some of them Null Guardians.
Whew, that's gonna be some fireworks, that is.
And then up comes another twisty section to turn them all about before they takes that final jump to the finish. Oh, I tell you, Boyd, the Null Void ain't for no sissies.
3, 2, 1. certainly nasty. I like it. Whew. Ultimate Humongosaur sure done has some impressive offensive power.
Oh!
How you supposing he fits in?
Someone wake me when this nightmare's over.
You might say, silly.
Stop it!
Cover your ears, boy. Ultimate Echo is ready to cut loose with a mighty modulation of offensive power.
I'm sure that... Seriously? Coming through.
It would appear someone new is in the lead. If you ain't the leader, the view never changes.
Not cool!
If I had a dollar every time that happened to one of us.
Anything that rolls my way.
Savior of the universe! Wielder of the Ultimatrix and the trophy.
Null Prime's a circuit, and it all starts here on a Primus track called Galvan Gorge, named after the famous clothier Calvin Klein.
Not to impugn your inestimable knowledge of fashion, Boyd, but this here track's named after the Galvan aliens from the planet Galvan Prime.
Really? Well, what kind of clothes do they make?
Boyd, when this is over, We needs to have us a long talk.
Okay.
But right now, we got us a race to commentate, son. So, after driving through the cave a bit, the racers jump a chasm and make themselves a hard left into a split where they can take the high road or, if they're quick on the trigger, a moderately lower one. They's gonna take a bunch of jumps across some codon streams.
Which is none too pleasant to swim in, or so I've heard tell.
And through the codon flow tubes to the central pumping station, where fans is ready to knock the spit out of any racer's curse with what you call less than optimal timing.
Ooh-wee, it's gonna be a humdinger. Let's get her started. 3, 2, 1, go!
Not yet, Boyd, not yet.
I said go.
Boyd.
Go!
Oh, he's just a tad bit excitable. Pay him no mind.
3, 2, 1, go!
And this is me.
Looks like somebody down found himself a shortcut.
We have a new leader. First place is indeed something one does aspire to in a race.
Oh, yeah! Time this millennium.
Here kart races need, Octagon. More stuff flowing up real good. We got us a new leader.
Really stuck it to you.
What? Not fast enough for you?
We got us a new leader.
Quit it!
Sure was a few.
All right! Places.
Now that there was exceedingly nasty. That's what these here kart races need, Octagon. More stuff flowing up real good.
See ya!
Could be worse.
Here we are on Kilmus again, folks. This here track is called Tidal Tundra. Tell 'em about it, Boyd.
I'd be happy to, Octagon. Well, seems this place tweren't always the frozen armpit of the universe such as it is now. Would you believe it was once a paradise all tropical-like?
That is, in fact, an accurate statement. All the tracks here are laid down right smack on top of a frozen ocean that tain't exactly what you'd call stable. There's some jumping and twisting right at the start, but that's the easy portion of what is otherwise dubious terrain.
Now, this here part would appear to be a mite more tricky.
Indeed it does, Boyd. The racing contingent must time their passage across these plates judiciously. When they get across, racers drive right smack up the face of a frozen wave and then down through some twisted turny parts to get themselves back from whence they started. This'll be a fun one to watch, I reckon. 3, 2, 1, go!
Darn! See ya!
That's what these here kart races need, Octagon. More stuff blowing up real good.
This stinks! Places to go, universes to save.
Looks like Tennyson is ready to use his ultimate thingamahoots attack.
When he's all charged up,
Come
ultimate
on,
cannon
dude.
is what you might call
Passing
a
you.
role model, on account of he can roll and all.
Make way for the monkey! Have an ice!
He has, as you might say, overtaken the competition.
I am out of here!
Tennyson is ready to use his ultimate thingamahoots attack.
They're better than one. Or two.
That there's what you might call a cane.
Hi!
Did I mention my rubbing was really strong?
Now that there was exceedingly nasty.
Savior of the universe, loser of the race.
Here we are back on Piscciss at a track heretofore known as the Agitator.
Which, coincidentally, was Octagon's nickname during our time at the Plumbers Academy.
What if I told you about non-sequiturs, boy?
That, I don't know what that means.
That is correct.
Yes.
The racers head right for the underwater sections from the start, sweeping through tubes that, if they done broke, would make for a bunch of what you might call drowned participants. The track gets its appellation from these filtration agitators that, what with the water moving and all, make for a truly challenging driving experience. After surviving that predicament, it's back up topside whence the racers sweep through a wide bank with a couple of tricky waterfalls before heading right back on to where it all started.
3, 2, 1. We gotta make our vehicle do that, Octagon.
Places to go, universes to save.
Someone just lost their lead. Such is the fleeting nature of all things.
More stuff blowing up real good.
Done even better without the cart.
Here's one for you, Boyd. What flings you inside a volcano, drags you through piles of garbage, and leaves you to fend for yourself in the icy cold reaches of a hostile spatial dementia?
Darla, my date to the 5th grade dance?
I remember her. But I was talking about our next circuit. It's called Volcano Void. And we's here at the first track, Tidal Tandra.
Woo, this one's a doozy right from the start when the racers go a-jumping straight through the side of the volcano. Yee-haw!
There's a road in there, by the slimmest of definitions, but it's what you might call a tad unstable. Chunks is always breaking off it when racers drive across.
That codon down below ought to blow up 'em real good.
If they makes it out the other side, it's down the hill and through the codon tubes.
And then it's back to the jungle where some of them plants and giant mosquito thingamabobs is blocking the way to the end. 3, 2, 1, go!
First place does smile occasionally on the speedy of cart.
And this is me passing you.
Right. Looks like Tennyson is ready to use his ultimate thingamawhatsis attack. We gotta make our vehicle do that, Octagon.
Very astute using that there shortcut. It's what's commonly referred to as shorter.
Hot dang! I do love it when somebody uses that omni-whatsis.
He is cutting the lap short using what is known in the nomenclature as a shortcut.
That's the icing on Cold to hold.
Rubble Ramble would be accurately descriptive of any perambulation around this here planet, but it's also the name of this particular track. It don't take long to get to the first sludge holding tank. There are a lot of them on this planet, plenty of sludge to hold, and trust me, you do not want to miss a jump and fall in.
Ooh, don't I know it, brother. But it seemed like a good way to cool off a trifle.
P.U. Not to worry, they drain these sludge tubes for the race. Mostly. You still have to drive through some, avoiding trash as you go. Then just past the sludge zone, there's some garbage movers to navigate. Then, past the conveyor-type belts, it's an all-out sprint right on back to the finish. Ready, Boyd?
Mm-hmm. Let's get this race a-going. 3, 2, 1, go!
surmise that's gonna leave a mark. Van Tennyson is all charged up. Wonder what configuration will transpire when he attacks this time.
Oh, dang, Octagon. That ghost freak feller is ready to attack. Hold me.
Amphibians all powered up and ready to shock him. You might say, silly.
Oh, man.
Ultimate Omni Node. Woo, man, that sure is a sight to behold.
Oh, yeah! That worked better than I thought!
Folks might be wanting to take some precautionary measures right about now on account of someone done switched on their ultimate power. Folks might just want to bundle up some. Big Chill just switched on his ultimate power.
I so won!
The thing about the Null Void is that it is most assuredly a twisted and dangerous place. And this track they call Null Avoidance is a clear substantiation of my point. No sooner do the racers leave the start than bang! Upside down!
Now that's just plain disorientating.
Do tell! And then, before they gets used to the upside being down, the track gets all twistified. Then there's a jump, which is an amusing way to pass the time, I must admit. But then they gets to this travesty of an asteroid what's shot full of holes. I suspect many a racer has fallen and gone flying right into space through them holes.
Woo! I, for one, cannot wait to see that eventuality.
Well, you won't have to wait for long, Boyd, 'cause here we go right presently.
3, 2, 1, go!
expect.
No, after you! Slow time.
Gonna regret that!
Looks like Tennyson is ready to use his ultimate Piscciss attack.
Hey!
That there's what you might call pain.
Figuratively speaking.
Just not my day.
Take 'em home, Icy Roads. Big Chill's done charged and ready.
As good as first. Wielder of the Ultimatrix and the trophy.